Today, I'm putting forward a solid effort to take down a Lynel using only Zoni devices. If it's anything like any of my previous attempts, it's not gonna be easy. But that's what we're here for. So, let's get to it. Now, to achieve this, I will have to jump through some hoops. Mainly because I can't make the device do all the work, which is how I usually like to approach these challenges. The main problem here is that when the Lynel roars, it despawns every Zoni device that is nearby. So, I need to come up with a device that will allow me to stay safe, yet also do minimal work. And with that in mind, I was already building a sort of car/tank device with multiple lasers attached to it. This right here is what I like to call the maybe it will work device 1. And to be sure, I gotta go test it out on some nearby mobs to see if there are any modifications I need to make before taking it to see the Lynel. Against your everyday run-of-the-mill mobs, this machine shines. In fact, it did great against almost everything. It even almost took out a battle Talus. However, the device had a problem about locking onto the creature's body as opposed to its weak spot. Overall, I would say this device is ready for the big time.
Outstanding!
I gathered my things and set off to find a Lynel. The Lynel that will be the subject of today's test is located here on the map. The device was assembled and everything was in line. All that was left was to go try and take the Lynel down. I learned while battling that if you are driving a device, the Lynel doesn't seem to charge you. Instead, it only shoots arrows. And with that in mind, for the first time ever, I took down a silver Lynel using only a Zoni device that I drove around. Well, yeah, that was a lot of build up for a task I completed on my first attempt. Honestly, I was surprised that worked as well as it did. But, you know what that means. Now, we gotta find the bare minimum you can use to still kill a Lynel. So, let's go bang out a new device. I got to work making a much less safe one-wheel device that had way fewer lasers. And if this doesn't work, we'll just keep upgrading it until it does. And to top it off, we aren't even gonna test it. So, here we go. Wait, hang on. I put the stabilizer too close to the ground. Quick redesign. Alright, this time for realsies. Let's get to it. Wow, this thing is so fun to zoom around the field with. It's even putting in work. It may not be as protective as my other tank/car, but it still doesn't disappoint. And to top it off, it also had zero problem in defeating a silver Lynel. If you want to take a Lynel down, just make sure you're riding something, and it seems like it works with no problem. Well, today's creations are getting gold stars in my book. However, there is still a tougher Lynel I can go face in the depths. It will require some modifications to the ride since underground Lynels wear armor, but I think even with this little baby scooter, I could probably defeat it. The Lynel I chose to take on is located right here on the map. Also, here's a fun fact. This is the first time I have ever done anything underground that I haven't cut out of the YouTube video. Either way, the modifications have been applied, and it's time to go test out the scooter. And we're off to a great start. In fact, I know this device will work, because it looks like it's working now. Until I got stuck. And as a result, I had to get off, and the Lynel made it despawn. Time for a minor upgrade to our weapons. Yep. I immediately got knocked off again. Just a couple seconds ago, whenever I said this was easy. Yeah, about that. Time to bring out the tank device. And the only adjustment that's gonna go on here is I'll put on a cannon blaster for the armor. So, let's see how it does. Note to self, dodge the charge attack. Well, it wasn't meant to be. I guess this is a challenge for another day. Leave your ideas on how to take it on below. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And as always, I'll catch you next time.